I'm back with part 2. Thankfully it didn't take me 2 weeks, so here we are. But yeah, so this is primarily the decorating part. Well, I mean, it's entirely the decorating part. That said, however, despite how long this video is, I somehow didn't manage to include all the footage of the decorating because it just took me way too long. I feel like I'm really quick with the building aspect, but then when it comes to decorating I just fiddle about a lot. I don't know why. I mean, for example, with Cassandra's room, she lives in like the towery bit, by the way, because I don't know, I feel like that'd be her dream room, living in a tower. I don't know, that's just what that's the vibe I get from her. She's a tower kind of girl, I don't know. But so when I do her room, I can't remember if I include it actually. Don't know how I don't remember that. I only just edited this. But hey, I'm old now. My memory is going. I'm probably going to be dead soon. No, wait, what? That got dark real quick. Where was I? Yeah, so we decorate Cassandra's room. And it's kind of, it matches the walls and floor, so it's really brown and rustic and kind of red, but like not gothic red, more warm, soft, orangey autumn red. And then I retcon it completely, make everything dark and purple, so it becomes far more gothic but in a different way, because Bella and Mortimer's room is just their classic red, and I didn't want to steal that. I wanted that to be their room's thing. I like bedrooms to look really unique, so they get the classic red, and then Cass we give a far darker room. She's going through that phase. Everything has to be really dark and black and purple. I really don't like the colour purple, but I think it's most of my friends' favourite colour. A lot of my friends like purple. Don't know what I don't like about it, but hey, growing up my favourite colour, it was technically yellow, but for a long time, for some reason, I said it was orange. Well, I say for some reason, it's because Goku wore orange and Naruto wore orange, and I was like, their favourite colour's orange. I've got to say mine is too. I don't know where the logic was there, but that's just what I did, for some reason. But anyway, so I struggled with the room plan a little bit in this build. I thought about maintaining their original room plan and just editing the rooms, but that wasn't enough for me. For some reason, I had to do this instead. So that's what we do. Got rid of all the walls, all the furniture, and just completely redo it all because I wanted to give myself a lot of problems with editing the video. It took me a long time to edit this part. The first part was a breeze to edit because, like I said, the building part, that's fine for me. Decorating, real struggle, and it's often a struggle to edit because I take so long, I don't know what to cut out half the time. But that said, in this we see the decorating of the living room, the office, most of the kitchen, and I think Bella and Cassandra's bedrooms. But just I couldn't include everything because it took me way too long. Like, you'll notice this living room seems to take forever. I shouldn't say that, that doesn't sell it well. You should stick around and watch it anyway. But I was struggling a little bit. I didn't include all of the... it froze, okay. 1 second, guys, it stopped working. Okay, it's crashed. Be right back. Okay, yes, sorry, it crashed twice. So this is going well. But yeah, living room gave me a bit of trouble because I really wanted to do the split leveling thing because I feel like when a room dips down and the walls are really high, it's cozier. I mean, I wouldn't do well there. I'd probably feel claustrophobic, but I feel like it makes it cozier, so that's what I did. But the floor plan of the original house is just so weird. I mean, the floor plan itself, it's okay, but you walk in and there's this massive staircase right in front of you, so you're like, okay, doubt I'm meant to go upstairs as a guest, but that's fine. And then I can't fully remember, but I think there's just this tiny downstairs bathroom at the back of the house in between the kitchen and living room? Dining room? And the kitchen and dining room are, I think, really far apart because you can't cut through the toilet. I don't know, it's a bit weird. And then for some reason in the kitchen there's this random blue chair which really sticks out. It doesn't look okay. No, it's like, but the house itself, iconic, obviously. But really wanted to redo the interior decor because I feel like the Goths would hire someone to do that, and that someone wouldn't have done that odd a job at it. Okay, I know I sound very rude. My decorating isn't great either. Honestly, I finished this and I was like, no one's gonna what? No one's going to want to download this. So, I mean, you should. I mean, everyone wants to. Who doesn't? Yeah. Anyway, living room, pretty red, right? So, yeah, the dip down part. I decided to use those corner sofas in the end and just put them together. I tried putting a third one in the middle so it doesn't have that weird triangle there, but the clipping was quite obvious and it was flickering a lot and it just didn't look cute. Wasn't my scene. Bella was like, no, don't like clipping in my house. So yeah, like the bookcase thing, we stick a makeshift ladder up that the Sims can't actually climb, but pretending is fun. Until you're 10? No, I'm kidding. Pretending is always fun. I pretend that I have a successful life and that I'm happy. I'm joking. I'm joking. I'm fine. Really. If you're still here, don't worry. Not actually that depressed. Anyway, nervous laughter. No, I'm good. Just having an existential crisis, like I said last time. This happens all the time though. I mean, we're rewatching Naruto and it just kills me. Because I was talking to my friend about it and she said, I can't believe when we started watching this we were shonen protagonist age and now by anime standards we're elderly. And it's true. It's true. As soon as someone in any Japanese media, primarily anime and video games, as soon as they hit like mid-20s, it seems like they're considered elderly. Like Auron in Final Fantasy, he isn't old. As a kid, I thought he was in his late 40s, 50s. I mean, late 40s to nearly 50 maybe. But no, he's really not. I think he's about 30. I might be wrong. Let's look that up now because I might be way off the mark. Final Fantasy. Sorry about the tapping, my keys are quite loud. Does the wiki say how he's 35? Okay. He looks a bit more rough than that. But he's been through a lot, so we'll excuse him. Anyway, back to the video though. Nice ladder, right? This is why it was hard to edit. It took me stupidly long to do this. There's just no need, really. I mean, it's not even usable. If you download this, you might get rid of it, because you're like, why would I have that there? The Sims can't use it. But poses exist. Maybe one day I will download whatever software you need to make poses and make some that help Sims to pretend ladders exist in their world. There's a lot of things that don't exist in the Sims world, like the functionality of opening windows. I really wish that was a thing. I'm pretty sure I've seen other people say they wish that was a thing as well. One day, maybe. Who knows? Probably not, but we can hope. I like using the Jungle Adventure windows that are open. You know, the ones with there's the closed version and then there's the open version, and I guess, you know, every night when your Sims go to bed you can go into build mode and just sell your open window and buy a closed one. That's a way to do it, but nobody's that anal, I think, so... But maybe they are. Who knows? I would not judge. I probably would have done that in the past. You think I'm joking? I'm not. But I don't do that now, because I've grown far more jaded and lazy. I was talking to Tom about that recently. Like, in a lot of quests and games as a kid, I overthought everything. Like, as a kid, I rarely looted anything unless it was compulsory for the quest, because I thought, you know, looting is a bad thing to do. I could be putting these people in debt at the end of the game. What if I find out that I stole their precious urn? and it was their dead grandmother who they loved dearly, and they go into severe depression and become thugs and kill the whole town. Obviously that doesn't happen in any game ever, but that's what I thought as a kid. And those are the expectations I had, so I didn't loot, and I tried to be a very nice person all the time. And so I was always very poor. If you're a good person in the game, you'll probably be poor, unless it's Pokemon, where you have to fight everyone, and so you can't be too poor. Because I mean, if you didn't battle like nearly everyone you meet, you wouldn't be able to afford anything. Like potions to make sure your Pokemon don't die. Thank God the Poke Center is free. That health service is spot on. That's some good stuff. Non-profit Pokemon healing. That's a blessing, honestly. How did we get onto this? Where did we start? I don't know. This is the office, okay? So yeah, that's it. That's the office. So this is the family office. I said this in the last video, but whatever. The whole family uses this office except Mortimer, really. Like, the kids do their homework here. I'd say Bella uses it, but probably not. She probably has a laptop or tablet and just sits in the bath with it or something, who knows. But Mortimer has his own office, which is in the basement. Tom is coming in the room now. He's wondering why the video's probably not done yet, because he left the room ages ago. But it's because the software crashed twice, and he's saying it's fine. He's waving his hands. He doesn't want to interfere. Thank you, Tom. Hope you guys don't think I'm crazy in making this. You don't have to close the door that slowly. It's fine. Okay. Thank you for your courtesy. Yeah, office. Pretty brown. Yeah. Pretty brown. That's pretty much all I can say about the office. We put that globe in it. I honestly like it just as a globe, but it's obviously a bar, which is cute, but I like it as a globe because we have another globe, but it looks really static. I mean, with this one as well, you can't spin the globe, unfortunately. But it looks like you can. The other one looks like it's made in a set way, and it's the budget globe. The other globe is the budget version, which pretends to be a globe, but the countries are in the wrong places or something. Yeah, something like that. But yeah, all the towns in the world of The Sims 4, they're not, I don't know, are most of them in the same country, and they're all just like districts or something? I mean, I feel like clearly Oasis Springs must be another country. Selva Dorada and Granite Falls I think are meant to be, but Granite Falls feels like it's, bless you Tom, Granite Falls feels like it's like an hour's drive away from Newcrest maybe, or Willow Creek. Willow Creek, Newcrest and San Myshuno feel like they could be fairly close together, like not that far apart. Those are very American looking places, I feel. But the others, I feel like it should take longer to travel to those. Like going from Newcrest to Oasis Springs should take a couple hours, and to Windenburg it should also, it's like, Windenburg is clearly very European, right? I think it's German, mostly. Because I like to pretend England looks that cute, but only very few small areas do. Most of it looks like garbage. It's all very grey and brown and full of litter, and smells really bad. Bless you, Tom. And despite living in a concrete jungle, Tom sneezes every day like it's an actual jungle. Don't know what's up with that. I think it's the pollution. What there? Yep, bless you, Tom. That's 3. How lucky. Not for my recording, though. Every time. Every single time. No, it's fine. I had to pause the recording for a while because as soon as Tom left the room, someone came upstairs to go to the bathroom, and the bathroom is right next to our room. So you can hear the toilet flush really loudly, which is always a good time, you know. It's always nice listening to all of that. Anyway, no one needs to know, ever, so let's move on. Oh my god, we're still on The Office. I'm sorry I have nothing fun to say about The Office. Someday soon, I will build something where I can tell you some really fun historical facts and give you enough information for a pop quiz on something, but today's not that day. Today I'm just decorating the Goth's house and I have nothing fun to tell you about it. I thought I could maybe talk about Gothic architecture, but this looks more Tudor than Gothic. So yeah, sorry, I've let everyone down again. But I try to do some cute things, like put that corkboard, that's the word, corkboard up with a shelf underneath and books on it. Cute, right? Maybe? Not really. Too much credit I'm giving myself, I'm sorry. So anyway, how are you doing? Building houses? Yeah, that's nice. I'm doing that too. No, I'm not right now. Right now I'm recording this, wishing I was building a house. Don't know what though. Don't know what the next build is. I think I've written a list down, but I don't know where I put that list. You hear, like, I watch a lot of simmers who are like, oh yeah, I'm super organised, I have the next 3 months planned out in advance, but I'm freaking out because I don't know what will come after that, and I'm just like, haha, yeah, I feel you. Don't know what I'm gonna do in 2 minutes. Life is chaos all the time. And my phone isn't on silent. Like, people never message me or anything, so why now? It's probably my mum saying goodnight because she's the only one who ever does. I don't have friends, which is why I have so much time to build in The Sims, which is also why I should upload more, but let's ignore that. Anyway, kitchen, also in the tower part. So this is what I was talking about in the last part of this video. Build, yes, words, I can do them. I retained the shape of the back of the house, at least for this part. Okay, look, the Goth house is pretty flat. It's mostly a square with some really big turret bits. The front of the house, that turret got downsized a lot. This one I kept large, but at the top of the house we got rid of the square room, which I think was Alexander Goth's room. I do extend this circular bit up to the 3rd floor and make it a spire, but it's really, you can't access the 3rd floor. The 3rd floor is just kind of there for decoration, but in Cassandra Goth's bedroom, if you look up, the ceiling just stretches ridiculously high and there's a massive chandelier at the top, so that's kind of cool. Maybe? I don't know. I'd like to think so. Sorry, I'm not used to talking this much. I feel like I'm gonna cough. I think I try to talk really loudly despite the mic being right in front of me. Which is why I was not that good at drama, because we had to talk really loudly for a long time and I was bad at it. And after every lesson, I sounded like a frog or toad because my voice was really croaky. So yeah, everyone cares about that. No one cares about that. But yeah, kitchen. It exists now. Look at it. Nice. Good job, me. You made a kitchen. Cool. I don't know, I nearly didn't do it. I was gonna like delete the office and make that the kitchen and then make this something else, don't know what, but something different. Oh wait, yeah, this is gonna be like a little outdoor patio with a spire on top of it being its roof, but it looked way too heavy and stupid, so didn't do that because it wouldn't work. But I didn't originally want to do the kitchen there because doing it in a circle is kind of hard. I was worried about the counters. Oh my god, I used the word earlier. What's the word? Clipping. Right, I was worried about that. But it turned out fine. I hope it doesn't look too messy. You can see we've skipped a bit now, but I end up deleting the wall in between the kitchen and like the entryway. So there is now a bar there, so you can like, I mean, I imagine the Goths get caterers. So the caterers make drinks while Bella and Mortimer sit at the bar and Alexander or Cassandra play piano. How wonderful. Imagine having to play piano in front of both your very successful and intimidating parents. Sounds like death, right? Yes. I wouldn't know. I don't have successful anything. That sounds mean. I'm sorry. Let's get off that topic then. I did do piano as a kid. Really liked it. I got fairly good. I went to a Catholic school. Yeah, I know, a bit weird. So I mostly learned hymns and Christmas songs, but I really wanted to continue playing piano in high school. For some reason my high school didn't offer it. They offered saxophone and clarinet, and that was it. Which is a very just random, like, I think so, maybe not. But hey, maybe I should have looked for piano lessons outside of school, but why would I bother? Because I'm stupid. I didn't. If you're thinking of looking for music lessons or any lessons outside of school, do it. School isn't helpful. Anyway, this round bit, that's going to be Cassandra's room. So that's very purple later on. Do I show that? I don't think so, because I told you a minute ago, or 10 minutes ago, whenever. I do her room very brown and rustic looking, and then I'm like, nah, she's a goth, it's gotta be black and purple and dark, and I would hate to live there, because I don't like dark, small, purple spaces. I do live in a small space, and it's often dark, because we're on the wrong side of the house to have any light. And plus now we're getting to the time of year where it's dark at 4 PM in England, because my country wants me to suffer. Yay! But anyway, I hate autumn and winter. I don't hate autumn and winter. I really do like the temperature and the aesthetic. I just hate it getting dark. If it didn't get dark, I probably would really love these seasons. As it is, hate the dark, don't want it. Really want to leave the country. Too poor though, so that's life. Anyway, here's Bella and Mortimer's room. Their room isn't actually that massive, but too bad. They have an ensuite though, so that's alright. And they have a little balcony to sit on. I use most of the space in their room to just make their bed look overly grand. So it has beams and the frieze thing around it with some really excessive curtains just to be a bit extra. Somehow managed to fit those side tables in, which is handy. They look a bit awkward, I think, but I tried, and I really wanted the bed to go there. The bed does cover the back window, which is too bad, but they don't need it. They have a balcony, so it's fine. No one cares. It's alright. Why would you ever have that curtain open anyway? Like, no one wants to be able to see. No one wants anyone to be able to see them sleep, right? I don't know. Tom is opening the door. Go ahead. He is trying very hard to be quiet, I think, but it is fine. We don't mind here. Don't know if anyone is even still listening to me. If you are, hi, thank you for still being here and listening to my awful, somewhat manly voice. Like I said before, I apparently sound like a guy, but I think I sound deeper when I do this a little bit because I overcompensate. Because, I mean, I don't know, if you go back to the first videos, don't do it by the way, suicide honestly. I sound really quiet and far away. In fact, you don't even have to go really far back. You know the Susan's family home I built? Of course you don't, you probably only just arrived. Why would you watch my builds? But that one, good house by the way. Go watch that. What was I saying? Sorry, I heard knocking and now I'm freaking out. That house, at least in part 1, I am really quiet and drowned out by the music. Tom's in the video with me on that one too, and we're both way too quiet, and the music's actually turned down super low, at least on the software, but it doesn't sound it in the video. So I would try to be louder, which means making my voice deeper as well, so there's that. Yeah. Anyway, I don't know why I felt the need to justify that. Actually, I shouldn't be talking about my voice. Why am I talking about my voice? I'm so sorry. You don't need to hear all of that. Anyway, look, the room. It's actually still not done yet. Soon, though, maybe. Yeah, need to work on my editing the decoration part skills because we really don't cover much of the house's decorating in this video. I really hate to exceed 20 minutes, and this already exceeded it by far. I couldn't speed it up anymore without it looking dizzyingly fast. And sometimes the footage just got jittery when I sped it up too much, so yeah, I need to just work on decorating quicker. spend too long staring at it, thinking, does that look good? No. That looks like garbage. Try again. Decorating the walls is not my strongest suit, but then again, decorating anything is my weakest point. I shouldn't decorate. But I do. For some reason. Anyway, I've been playing The Witcher 3 lately. Sorry, don't know what else to talk about because I'm just decorating the Goth house and I have nothing interesting to say. I'm so sorry. But, yeah, been playing Witcher 3. And honestly, the architecture is so cute. I know it's so, I don't know the word. I want to insult myself, but I've used a lot of words already today to insult myself. I need to think of some new ones. Expand my self-deprecation vocabulary. Anyway, distracted again. Good job. How many times have I said I'm in this video? Let me know. I'll build you something. If it exceeds 30, I'll just jump out the window. No, too much. Yeah, so being in Novigrad, I hope any of you know what I mean, but I was in a town in The Witcher called Novigrad, or city, it's pretty big. But the architecture's so cute. I wish I could build that sort of thing in The Sims. Like, there's so many levels and, like, just, you'll go down a massive ramp and then there's a tiny staircase down to this lower level house, but then you can go up this wooden staircase hidden behind it to reach these other, it's so cute. It really makes me want to build in The Sims, but if I attempted one of those big towns in The Witcher in The Sims, I'd probably end up... Does this need a trigger warning if I... no, let's just not go there. But yeah, I'd love to build something from The Witcher in The Sims. On the gallery, I never recorded it, but the trade quarter from The Witcher 1 is actually uploaded. I don't remember if I decorated the interior of all of it or just Triss's house, but that's up there. If you search blossombombs trade quarter, it will come up. If any of you care, maybe not. I know very few people who've played The Witcher 3, and even less who have played 1. But go check it out. There's some fun games. The combat is really different in all of them, so it's really fun getting used to each and every one and how different and clunky the combat feels. But in 3 the combat's not that bad. Oh yeah, here's Cass's room that we completely retcon and make purple later. But this is how it started off. This is the colour scheme I'd go for. You know, just cute rustic kind of vibes, but it's a goth house. Her bedroom is in a spire turret that looks like a castle. It can't be rustic and cutesy. It's gotta be gothic, okay? Like, let's not hold back. What are you thinking? Why are we doing this? Stop it. Oh, if you're wondering why the windows look so weird, it's because outside it is just... Do I show it? I hope I do. I fiddled with it a lot in game to make the windows look okay, but it's because it looks like a tower, right? Made entirely out of really old brick. The windows are meant to all be on different levels to... I can't explain it. Oh, kind of saw it there, briefly. There we go, sort of. I wanted the windows all to be on different levels. I got rid of them because they looked bad. Oh, there's the wall gone. Well done. Pro builder right here. But yeah, I mean, I just wanted it to look more towery, really. But then inside it looked too messy, so I had to make it look more uniform. But it looked so much better when it was just messy and haphazard. But hey, we need tiny windows to be used as, like, you know, in castles in the past. There was tons of tiny little openings so you could fire arrows through them. We need that, please. Thank you. Every single video I'm like, we need this in The Sims, let's put this in, thanks. Maybe I should learn to mod and stop being lazy, but I'm terrible at everything, so we won't do that. This is going well. Do we all like self-deprecation here? I do. Let's stop. It's getting obnoxious. I'm sorry. Yeah, still red and brown. That does change one day. Will you see it? I don't know. There is a tour at the end as always, so you'll see it then. But yeah, next build, I'm thinking of doing something Animal Crossing related. Like I said, okay, I make myself sound a bit more unorganised than I actually am. I do kind of have a calendar of things planned out, and this one it actually is on schedule. But sometimes I just suddenly feel like blah blah blah, building something different. English is my native language, can you believe it? I can't. Sometimes I'm like, I'd really like to build this instead, so I do that. And mess up the schedule because I'm stupid and things take longer than I think they will. Or sometimes I just entirely scrap a build. I'm like, that looks like garbage, let's try again. That looks like garbage, let's try again. That looks like garbage, I give up. Gets back on The Sims tomorrow. Let's try again. Yeah, the cycle goes on. But it's basically because I'm not dedicated enough. This is some deep introspection. Anyway, I forgot what I was saying. I was insulting myself again. I'm sorry. It's really late into the video. Run out of things to say. Like I said, I want to build an Animal Crossing related thing, so next time hopefully I'll be able to talk about Animal Crossing. Have you guys played Animal Crossing? I feel like a lot of you might have if you play The Sims. At least if you build, maybe. Actually no, that would be Happy Home Designer. But maybe, if you play The Sims, you'll like Animal Crossing, I think. So check it out, it's adorable. Anyway, we're finally heading into the tour and you can stop listening to my man voice. I hope you enjoyed the video despite everything. And maybe see you next time, please, maybe? I don't know. Okay, bye. Thank you for watching, as always. Don't forget to like and subscribe. See you soon. Bye.